In this video, I will show you how to create an online course from complete scratch using AI step by step. So if you are a coach or a content creator or entrepreneur in general, and you want to package and ship your knowledge to your audience in form of a highly converting course, then this video is exactly what you should watch. Alrighty, so to create your online course using AI, first head over to the page called Thinkific.com. And by the way, if you want to activate your free trial, you can click the link in the description. Once you have signed up and once you have activated your trial and once you have signed in, you're going to see your dashboard like this. And on the top right, it says new course. And if I click on that, it will automatically suggest you using AI to create your online course outline. So for example, let's make this a course about how to make money online. So I'll give it to this one, and here is my course title, and let's click on create. And here you already have it. So this now right here is the course draft, make money online, proven methods. Here you have these 5 AI generated sections or chapters as they call it here on Thinkific. And now you can open up these individual chapters here, and you can also see that the AI has generated these lessons or sub chapters or whatever they're called. Yeah, lessons. So welcome to the course and overview, understanding opportunities, identifying your skills, building your portfolio. And this will guide you towards the right type of a course structure. So back in the day when you didn't have AI, you would basically have to start from scratch. So you would need to come up with the structure by yourself or by taking a look at what your competitors have done. But these days you can do this all with AI. So this is pretty cool that you have these different chapters and lessons here. You can start to add content to these lessons. So for instance, welcome and course overview. Oh, and by the way, once you start to go through these different lessons, you can actually see the icon here on the left-hand side. And for instance, it suggests that the welcome and course overview, this would be a video. And for instance, this understanding online opportunities, this could be a text file. Of course, if you have planned to create an entirely video-based course, then feel free to change these around. And also you can also add some lessons into the mix. So for example, if I click on add lesson, I can add yet another video lesson. So for example, my experience, and then we can also select a video from this. Well, these actually belong to my other courses, these videos. So these are something that I have filmed like a year or 2 years ago, and I have uploaded them here. So you can select those here. But if you haven't uploaded any videos to the platform, you can do so here. So upload a video file. So for example, let's add one of these videos. So how long does it take? And this is probably related to one of my other courses. And now I can save the lesson, and now it's added here. But one thing I also like about Thinkific is that you can actually add text here as well. So it's not just a video, you can also add text as well as download. So if you're showing some kind of things where you have some templates or some additional information that you forgot to mention in the video, you can do that here as well. And you can create a downloadable video, you can enable discussions, you can make this a preview video. So for example, if you don't want to make your entire course paid, and if you, for example, want to give access to the first, let's say, chapter of the course, you can select this section. So make this a free preview lesson so that people can actually watch it. And if you're not happy with the video, just delete the lesson. We're going to delete that for now. This is how you start to create the course. And then one thing I love about Thinkific is that it allows you to add all these other types of content. So you are not just limited to adding text or video. So if we click on add lesson again, we can do a video, text, PDF, quiz, audio, download, multimedia, survey, and a presentation. And in the higher tier plans, you have even more options. So you can do assignments and exams and live presentations as well. But for my basic use cases, for my basic courses, these have been more than enough for me. So for example, let's click on quiz. And here, once again, we have an option for creating this with AI. So for instance, let's just give it an example quiz. I don't want to get creative with names here because I don't want to spend your time. Let's click create with AI, and let's do 5 questions, and let's do generate questions. And there we go. So I actually got a bit worried because my title is just example quiz. So if I create that with AI, that would probably be completely random. But the AI actually knows that this is an online money making course. So it created these questions for me. So which of the following is a popular online freelance platform? TaskRabbit, Fiverr, Bricklink, and you have all these other questions. Seems that you can't actually edit this here, but when I click on accept and add to quiz, then I'll be able to edit this. So I can change the text here, so I can delete parts of it, or I can add some more context to the question. And also I have an option to change these. For example, let's do YouTube here. I can change these options, and here is this is the correct answer option. So this is pretty cool. You get to choose this one easily as well. And if there is an option you don't like, you can just delete it here. Then you can add multiple choices, or you can add more choices instead of just using those that the AI gave. So let's do LinkedIn here, for instance. And once you're happy with these quizzes, then you can just save it and you will add it here. So it will automatically be added to the chapter. So this one can actually be a good way to end every single chapter. So just to make sure that the people have learned what you have said in the course, you need to make sure that they understand it. So you can add a little quiz to test their knowledge. And everything is so handy here. So basically it is super intuitive. You don't really even need to have any knowledge in creating courses or in creating content. You can just go with the flow pretty much. And let's try some other content type as well. So let's once again click on add lesson. And this time let's do a survey. So I'm going to add, let's call it example survey for now. Then add question, what could be done better? More videos, more downloadables, more quizzes. So I'm basically just polling these. I'm polling my students on what they would like to have more in this section. Or in this chapter. Then let's click on save survey or save lesson. And now we have this survey right here. And by the way, if at any point you want to preview this course, so here it is what it looks like for you, but you obviously want to know what it looks like for your students. So if you want to preview this course, at any time you can click on this preview button, and then you can either choose the current lesson, all course lessons, or course as an enrolled student. And this last option is my favorite because this shows you exactly what the course looks like right now in front of your audience and in front of your students. So let's, for example, go here. And right now you're seeing the preview of the course that I just created. So make money online, proven methods. And for instance, if we go to the example quiz, which is the following popular freelance platform, I can choose Fiverr, I can click confirm, and the answer is correct. And then we can also do the survey. So related to this introduction to online income, we have the survey, what could be done better? So what could I have added more? I would do something like, let's do more quizzes, confirm, and there's obviously no right or wrong answer because the people get to choose what they would like to see here. And as you can also see, when the students complete your videos, complete your lessons, chapters, you will see this progress bar. So this will show the students how much they have gone through of the course. And that's pretty much it. So this one allows you to preview all these changes you have made to the course in a handy way so that you actually know that, okay, this is going to look like this for your students. And once you have added all the contents to your course, you can choose these top bar options before going live with it. And also there's actually one more thing I'll show you in just a second. But let's, for example, choose the pricing. So for this one, we could do for free, or we can do a one-time payment for, let's say, $197. And we can do the enrollment duration if we want to limit the time that the people can, or the students can spend this course. And then you can just save the primary pricing. Then we can do the after purchase. Then we could go here in the publish tab and click publish and save. But let's not do that just yet because there's one more important thing we need to do for our course. And this is to build a product page. So on the top right corner, it says build product page. Now let's actually leave this page. And here you can see this AI generated or auto generated product page for this online course you just created. So I didn't do anything here. I just created the course as you saw with the AI below or before. And here it says that we have this banner section, so make money online, proven methods is the name of the course. Unlock diverse income streams with practical strategies for making money online. Master skills to turn your passions into profit. Buy now. Then you have the course curriculum here, so this one is also automatically added here. You can also view this as a mobile preview as well, so you can click on these buttons here. So the desktop version look like this, the mobile version look like this, and the full screen version would look like this. Right now, let's go back to the desktop, and now you can edit every single element here on the course landing page. So we can, for example, click here to edit the header, and it will take like a second or two. And then you get to choose the logo. So you can upload a logo. You can make the logo smaller and bigger if you want to. And one thing I also need to mention is that, as you saw, it takes a second for these changes to apply. So for instance, if I change the logo size now, it will be reflected now. So that's one thing you shouldn't get confused about. So if you do a change here, just wait for like 5 seconds for the changes to apply here on the live version. You can do different styles. So you can do a sticky navigation. So that would mean that the navigation bar, that is this logo and the products page and stuff like that, these will always be at the top. If I get rid of the stickiness, it will be passed as the people start to scroll through this page. Then you can also choose these different sections. So you can do this banner section here. We can edit that as well. So you can change the subheading here. So this is automatically just this AI generated one, but you can change it to something else. You can change the content width if you want to. It might look a bit sleeker if it's not that like wide. You can change the background. You can even add an image there. You can do different colors here. You can do image overlay. So if you have a background color or a background image, you can specify how much you want to shine through and how much you want to have this primary color here. Then you can add images or videos even. So just as an example, here is my course that has a short little welcome video here rendered as well. And then you can change the call to action. And I always recommend to keep it very simple. So I wouldn't do much changes to this one. So probably adding a video like this could do it. But I think that one thing you should always keep in mind is that you should have a call to action that is this kind of an enroll now or buy now or something like this right here at the above the fold section. That is this place that you can see right here as you load the page. So you don't want to hide this one like somewhere here at the bottom of the screen, because that way there is a smaller chance for people to enroll your course. So you want to make this as frictionless as possible. Then you can go to the course curriculum section. I think this is pretty cool. This allows you or your students to see these different sections and the lesson names, so they will see what kind of things they should expect from the course. And you can also control over everything, so you can hide the course price if you want to. You can hide the total number of lessons. You can hide the hours of video if you don't want to show it. And then these are the basic elements, but you can always add something new. So whenever you want to, you can click one of these plus icons here at the page, and then you have a ton of content options you can add to this landing page of the course. So for example, we can do additional products, all categories, banners, pricing options, more banners, bonus materials, calls to action. Perhaps the most common elements that I have seen, while in fact some of the courses seem to have all these elements, like literally, and the pages or the landing pages are super long, but the countdown timer can be really good if you're running a flash sale. Then you might also want to add a frequently asked questions section. So I think this is one of the best ways to tackle those common questions that people might have related to your course, instead of them having to reach out to you separately. So you can do something like, what is the refund policy? And what about the updates in the course? How about the access, duration? What about the guarantees and stuff like that? That's pretty cool. That's, I think, one of the most useful ways to do it. Then if we look at these elements, then you also have this video option. So this might be really interesting to add if there's a section where you don't want to add a lot of text or downloadables, but you want to add a little explainer video where you show yourself even more. So that never hurts to show yourself. You can do these text with call to action sections, so you can add additional calls to action instead of just having that one here at the top of the page and the one here. So you can add similar sections to this one. Then you can also do, and one thing that I think is one of the most important, is the social proof section. So you want to add these social proofs, reviews, and testimonials of the people that have taken your courses or taken one of your services or have worked with you in the past. So for example, let's add one of these testimonials here. And once your testimonial is here in the place, you obviously need to ask for somebody to provide you with these testimonials. So somebody could write something nice about you, and then you can mention their name and add a profile picture here as well. So this will basically clear these objections that people might have before jumping in on your course, because people might not know if it's worth it and might not know if there is anyone else that has taken the course or worked with you in the past. Once you have laid down the foundations for your landing page, once you have all these call to actions, testimonials, curriculums, and these frequently asked questions, then you can just click save. And then once your landing page has been completed, once your pricing is all set, once your curriculum and contents look good, you can actually go here to the publish section, hit publish and save. And now your course is out, and now it's time to start promoting the course, which is the most important part. But now there are two important things when it comes to creating a course on a platform such as Thinkific that I just showed you. So first and foremost, here you have to build an audience as well. And that is the time-consuming part. So it doesn't really even matter if you spend 1 hour, 10 hours, or even 100 hours on your course, because it takes thousands and thousands of hours to build a loyal following that is ready to commit to a paid course like this. And this is just the name of the game. You can trust me on this one. If you don't want to build an audience, if you don't already have an audience, then you should try a marketplace such as Udemy, where you, in a very similar fashion, you can create a course, but they will also review the course, and they will then publish it, and they will then take care of promoting it. So Udemy has a huge built-in audience, and they have all the tools and mechanisms to drive traffic to your landing pages. But then again, if you publish on Udemy, you don't get to keep all the earnings. In fact, you will only earn a tiny fraction of what you would earn on a platform like Thinkific, because Udemy and other course marketplaces run these huge sales, and they also take a huge cut from the price. There are like benefits to both of them, and there are huge drawbacks to both of them as well. And I have made a separate video where I'll talk about all these different course creation platforms for different use cases. So if you're just working alone and want to create a course and don't care about promoting, you will have platforms for that. If you want to create a course for free, I have also platforms for that. If you want to create a course for an entire online school, I have a huge platform for that as well. And then also I have other promotion tips, content creation tips and stuff like that in this video as well. So I highly recommend you checking it out. I have left a link to it in the description, and see you there.